It's just about time to bring you another NFL matchup. Kickoff is just around the corner. Welcome to Jacksonville. I'm Tom Hammond, and with me, Chris Collinsworth for the call. We're looking forward to a good Week 8 matchup between the Jaguars and the Chargers. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. Folk looks to send this one deep.
To start the game. Number 18.
Gets a good kick here. Fields it at the 2. They'll take over at the 18.
Yards. Number 18 on the return. They'll start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
The defense is in the nickel. They'll give it off here. Didn't get very far.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
It's right. Still moving. Steps out of bounds at the 23.
When you have a good balance of run and pass plays, it just seems to put so much pressure on the defense. They just don't know what to focus on.
Third down now, 5 to go.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Handoff on the draw. No chance there to pick up the first.
3-yard gain on the play.
McBriar is waiting for the snap. Number 80 is back deep to return the punt. Fields it at the 24. Drop at the 30.
Return for a gain of 5 yards. First
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars go with a 4-man front. He looks to throw on first down. It's completed.
Pretty good gain that time on the screen. Anytime you get an opportunity to throw the screen pass. It has a lot of benefits, one of which is to simply slow down that pass rush a little.
Second down now with 10 to go. The Chargers line up with 5 receivers. Drops back. Pass is complete. He puts up things extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving. They line up at the 44.
The 44-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. They give it to the fullback. He didn't get back to the line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big gain, but it just didn't work out that time.
Second and long situation coming up here.
43-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They hand it off.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that one.
Third and 10 coming up.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up with a nickelback. Pass is complete. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy.
7-yard gain on the play.
Number 18 back deep to return. Calls for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Single set backfield. They go with the run.
So important as a coach to establish that running game and use it as a weapon that keeps that defense off guard.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Number 42 does the deep back as they line up in the I. Pass completed. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
One of the dangers, you bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Nickel defense. Pitch left. And this one appears to be on the defense. Let's go down to the field for the official call.
Face mask on the defense. Number 34.
And I know that this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. They'll throw on first down. The 40. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not really doing anything fancy. This is just good old-fashioned drop back, find the open zone, and work it in there.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
They line up in an I. Passes on the move. Dumps it left. What a hit. Back to pass.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen, baby. Watch the screen.
A little misdirection. The defense was caught out of position there.
I like the call. This is a defense that really likes to fly to the football. That time on the counter, they took a misstep. They come back around the other way, get that big offensive line out front. Good game.
This will be their first snap inside the 20 today. Here's a counter play.
This is a spot when you want to show the defense they have to respect your running game.
This is the 9th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. One-man backfield. Here's the halfback.
In the first half, still plenty of time to be patient with the running game, but if you don't start having better success than that, it's really going to start putting pressure on you to throw the football.
On the 11 now.
On the 11-yard line.
The halfback with the carry. Number 42 tried to power his way through, but they got him down just before he gained enough for a first.
And that's really a great play right there because it really looked like he was about to break out of the pack, and now they're going to have to kick that field goal.
Burnett can give his team the lead. And it's wide of the mark. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 20.
1st and 10.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up with a nickelback. Tipped pass. Number 80 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, sometimes those tipped balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
They'll go from the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Deep shot right side. It's completed. What an open field tackle by Hall. Robinson did exactly what he had to do to beat the zone.
And I think the defense really just lost sight of him on that play. I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but you simply cannot let a big play receiver get behind your defense.
First down now and 10 to go.
On the 39-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. They'll throw on first down. Pass completed. The 20. That's 2 first downs in a row through the air.
Yeah, and you can see they're really starting to establish something here. You want to keep that defense off balance, and right now they don't know whether to think run or pass.
They're inside the 15.
13-yard line.
Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. Porter hits him for a loss. They want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
On the 16-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Here's a counter play. He got depleted.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game. The Jacksonville Jaguars, nothing. The Chargers, nothing.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Third down, and they have to get to the 3-yard line to convert for the first down. The Jaguars bring in their dime package. Drops back, rockets it out. Rifles it in there. Complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Extra point is good. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding on the offense. Number 75.
Folk lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. That'll give them a one-possession lead. San Diego will be kicking off.
Number 18.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. From the 3.
Big drive now for the offense. The last thing in the world you can afford to have happen now is a 3-and-out. You've already given up a touchdown, a 3-and-out here, and you're in trouble.
From their own 21-yard line.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The Chargers line up with a nickelback. What a brutal hit. 3-yard gain for the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Tipped pass.
Well, if the wide receiver's not kicking himself, the quarterback or the head coach might be. That was an easy one.
Third and 7. Ball on the 24-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Almost picked. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. McBriar awaits the snap. Number 80 is back deep to return. Takes it at the 25.
50-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards. The
Ball on their own 29.
will start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. McKnight couldn't get out of the backfield.
1-yard loss on the play.
That'll bring us to a 2nd and long situation.
8-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a 4-man front. Little handoff.
Good run plays always start with the blocking up front, but it also takes a back with vision to be able to find the holes. Good job there.
3rd down and short situation here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Who can make a big play?
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Here's a counter play.
Those are the kind of runs you can really build your offense around. If you can pick up that kind of a gain for a first down, it makes it so much easier to throw the football.
They line up at the 44.
On the 44-yard line.
Nickel defense. On the ground with a tailback. That was a good effort by the back to pick up the first.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
First down now and 10 to go.
46-yard line.
The San Diego Chargers come out in bunch formation. It's incomplete. Robinson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
McKnight lines up as the single back. Here's the halfback. Thomas drops him for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Play pass. Watch the draw on the screen.
They come out with an empty backfield. Drops back. Deflected and broken up. Henderson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Bryant to punt. Number 18 is back deep to receive. Signals for the fair catch.
Touchback.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One-man backfield. Someone jumped early down there.
Let's start on the offense. Number 69, still first down.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
First and 15 now following the penalty. The San Diego Chargers line up with a nickelback. Drops back on first down. Defense closing in. With the catch. Moore brings him down at the 26.
Sometimes as a quarterback, the only position that you have to throw a football is up high. And when you have a guy with that sort of athleticism that can go up and get it, boy, does that give the quarterback confidence.
The Chargers bring in the nickel package. The 40 uses the stiff arm. Just a phenomenal run.
Woo! Not often you see that kind of speed in the NFL. Get out there, get it up the field, and when he gets in the open field, look out.
First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Number 42 does the deep back as they line up in the eye. Breaks a tackle.
They just have to keep pounding it at them. Just keep that defense tired on its heels, and the big gains will come later in the second half.
They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The San Diego Chargers line up with a nickelback. Pass completed. Huge hit. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get a block, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
The Jaguars line up with 3 receivers bunched. Passes on the move. Still moving. Moore might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Ball on the 24-yard line. Ace backfield this time. Drops back on first down. In and out of his hands. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Number 42 lines up as the deep back. I formation. On the ground with a tailback. He didn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
This is the 8th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. The Chargers bring in the nickel package. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. Douglas was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
This kick will be from about 41 yards out. Right down the middle.
Is good.
McBriar tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep.
Number 80.
Good distance on the kick. They were forced to punt on their last drive. First down now and 10 to go.
On the 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry. He's dropped for a loss. The back really didn't have a chance there to show what he could do.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
One-man backfield. He's under pressure. Throws it deep. Left side, the 50. Excellent open field tackle by Jefferson. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage. First and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line. First
2 minutes
10.
left in the half.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
McKnight lines up as the single back. They hand it off.
Hello, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Gives a little pump fake. Fails to connect with his man. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
On the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Jaguars line up with a nickelback. He drops back. It's dropped.
Yeah, the miscommunication was with his hands. He was thinking catch it, and they were thinking about something else.
Bryant is waiting for the snap. Number 18 will be the return man. Calls for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The San Diego Chargers bring in their dime package. Fakes the throw. All kinds of pressure.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Second and long situation now following the sack.
14-yard line.
They hand it off. Jacksonville will take a timeout. Third and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Big play, baby. Come on. Stay in your
The
lane.
Jacksonville Jaguars line up with 5 receivers. Back to throw. Passes on the move. Douglas was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
On the play.
McBriar awaits the snap. Number 80 is the deep man awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Number 1 back in the shotgun for this one. And the referee threw the flag on that play. Let's hear what the call is going to be.
Number 83.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
The defense comes out in the dime package. Drops back on first down. Under heavy pressure. Drops the easy pick.
Well, he really made about half a play on that one. That one should have been intercepted.
Second and 15. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Caught it.
The Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Tries to fake the defense. Defense closing in, and it's tipped away. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 15. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. Jacksonville calls a timeout. That was their second timeout. Fourth down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
Ball on their own 33.
The drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
The San Diego Chargers bring in their dime package. First down, looking to throw. It's completed. He is hit hard on the play.
Calls a timeout.
Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Jaguars line up with 5 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. The 30, the 20, the 10, still moving. Touchdown, Jaguars. Burnett adds the extra point to make it a 3-point game. And that now puts them up by 3 points. McBriar places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off.
Instead of putting it in the air, he'll squib it.
Takes it at the 21.
San Diego will try to take the lead on this drive.
First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. And the pass falls incomplete.
And this should be the last play of the half.
34-yard line.
The Jaguars go with a 4-man front. He drops back to pass.
Here's the pass. Going deep to the right. Makes the catch. And as we head to halftime, the score is 10-7. Jaguars.
10, the Chargers, 7. We're living in the fourth quarter.
San Diego awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter.
Number 80.
He gets his leg into this one. From the 2.
Kickoff return 17 yards.
San Diego trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
First down now and 10 to go.
19-yard line.
Single set backfield. Outside. What a shot!
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
It's second down and 8 to
Ball
go.
on the 21-yard line.
McKnight
Alone in the backfield. Number 1 sends one of his guys in motion. He drops back. Incomplete pass.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
On the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Drops back. He's under pressure. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars go with a four-man front. Porter will tackle him for a loss. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you can see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. And he will lose yardage on the play. So a yard here, minus a yard there. Still have faith, though, that he can get it working again. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Up top! Up top!
The Jaguars bring in their dime package. He drops back. Incomplete pass. Number 21 was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
On the play.
Bryant to punt. Number 18 is back awaiting the punt. Signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Number 42 is the single setback. Raji drops him for a loss. Nothing doing that time. He hasn't had much ground success in this one. It's second down and a long ways to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Chargers line up with a nickelback. Back to throw. It's completed. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down. From their own 38-yard line.
On the 38-yard line.
Out of the I formation, the halfback with the carry. And he just got hammered. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Patty! Patty!
On the ground with a tailback. Play fake. He couldn't hang on to it. Number 18 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Solo! Solo!
Number 42 is the single setback. Moves up. Short pass. It's incomplete.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
McBriar is waiting for the snap. Number 80 back to return it. And it will go out of bounds. First and 10.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
The Chargers come out in bunch formation. Drops back on first down. Makes the catch.
Anderson.
Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
McKnight lines up as the single back. On the ground with a tailback. Porter brings him down to the 20-yard line.
Holding. On the offense, number 74.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Rivers goes in motion. He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. Number 80 seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
McKnight is the single setback. What a stiff arm.
Yeah, they guessed wrong on that one. They thought it was going to be a play inside. They slanted those tackles in, got caught to the outside, and when you get an athlete in the open field like that, look out. He almost broke that one.
Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line.
The San Diego Chargers come out in bunch formation, and it's completed. Rivers grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. From their own 38-yard line.
On the 38-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They go with a pitch to the right. He lost yardage on the play.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Stay in your lane. Here we go, D. That's what we need. Turnovers.
Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in.
He worked so hard to get open on the play, did everything right, and then the easy part was making the catch, and he just couldn't come up with it.
Number 18, awaiting the return. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line.
First down, 10 to
Will
go.
start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Here's the give.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here's a counter play. Sinton gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
On the offense, number 7.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
So it's second and long now after the penalty.
10-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen, baby. Watch the screen.
The Chargers bring in the nickel package. Back to throw. Incomplete pass.
Pass interference on the defense.
And the
First down.
defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
They line up in the I formation. Sims goes in motion. First down, looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. It's completed. Scandrick drags him to the ground. Gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3 now.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We got nickel. We got nickel.
The San Diego Chargers line up with a nickelback. Moves forward. Pass completed. They can't bring him down. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Beaumont sends one of his guys in motion. Here's a pitch left side. Gain of 4
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here's the halfback. Runs over tacklers with a stiff arm. That was a strong run to pick up the first.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, and he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
Number 42 lines up as the deep back, high formation. They give it to the tailback. And he picks up about 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is the Jacksonville Jaguars 10, the Chargers 7.
The fourth quarter is about to begin.
It's second down, 6 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Beaumont sends one of his guys in motion. Here's a counter play. Nice run there, and it will be enough to move the chain.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
They line up in an I. Little handoff. Play action. He lays it out there. Touchdown, Jaguars. Looks to me that the defense just forgot about him on that play.
Well, I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop it?
Burnett lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. McBriar looks to send this one deep.
Number 80.
Booming kick. Fields it at the 2. They'll take over at the 24.
Number 80 on the return. The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars go with a 4-man front. They give it to the tailback. McKnight comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
On the play.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Pass completed. They'll give it off here. Brooks brings him down at the 39.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Back to pass. Pass is complete. Tosses left. He didn't get back to the line. Not an overwhelming performance on the ground. It's second down and a long ways to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Number 1 back in the shotgun for this one. Pass completed. He's pushed out at the 48. Gain of 9 on the play.
On the play.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
On the offense, number 75.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
On the 43-yard line.
The Jaguars line up with a nickelback. Drops back on first down. Moves up. Deflected and broken up. Hall had the coverage on the play. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Under heavy pressure. Incomplete pass. Rivers was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Tenth play of the drive.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He lays it out there. He brings it in. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance. For 10 yards from the score here. They line up in the I formation. Here's the halfback. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Holding. On the offense, number 69.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
They've driven into the red zone and need to come up with some type of score here. Here's a pitch left side. A 10-yard gain.
Gain of 10 on the play.
They'll need 7 for the score.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Nice play fake. Touchdown, Chargers. extra point is good. Folk has his team lined up for the kickoff. Kicks this one deep. Fields it at the goal line.
Is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense.
First and 10.
Ball 24-yard line.
One man backfield. On the ground for the tailback. Number 42 picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's second down, 6 to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Chargers line up with a nickelback. Pitch left. The 40. Hits him for a loss. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Second and long situation coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Number 42 does the deep back as they line up in the eye. Bomar sends one of his guys in motion. Here's the give. Number 42 picks up about 4 yards on the play. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Save it.
The San Diego Chargers line up with a nickelback. Two minutes left in the ball game.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Chargers bring in their dime package. And the pass falls incomplete. So instead of running out the clock, they elect to pass, and I got to say, scratching my head on that.
Well, that makes two of us because the risk of throwing an incompletion or even an interception there far outweighs the benefits of trying to throw that football.
Number 80 is back deep to return the punt. Signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, Spain! Let's go, Spain!
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a four-man front. Pass is complete. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down. And we won't see a huddle on this play. They'll go right back to the line. Drops back on first down. Tries to fake the defense. Defense closing in. Drops the sure pick. Henderson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. He drops back to pass. It's dropped.
You could see the receiver making a late adjustment on the ball. He was in perfect position and just dropped it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. Drops back. It's completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. He looks to throw on first down. Caught! What a catch! That's a good 9-yard gain.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He puts something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the third first down.
They'll throw on first down. He's under pressure. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stay in your lane. Hey, D-line, watch
The
out.
offense faces another third down situation here as they line up. And it's incomplete. Number 21 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Folks can tie it all up right here. If he hits this, we'll be all tied up. And with that field goal, we're all tied up. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Fields it at the 1.
Well, at this point in the game, a field goal or a touchdown wins it for you. So now a nice methodical drive down the field. But don't be afraid to take some shots. A lot of times defenses try and create some things, some pressure. Gives you a chance for a big play.
They'll throw on first down. Deep shot, right side. Oh, and he dropped. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hey, set.
Here's the give. Still going. And he will lose yardage on the play.
On the run.
The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
On the 20-yard line.
Woo, keep that pressure, baby. Keep that pressure.
Encroachment.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Yeah, we'll call that one cookies and scream. He went for the cookies, and the coach started screaming.
Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. The halfback with the carry.
Arakpo takes the timeout.
Well, the defense really did their job in this situation. They got the ball back to the offense with plenty of time on the clock, a perfect situation now, and a great opportunity to win the game.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a 1st down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Ball on the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Pass is complete. The 50.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. And we can't determine a winner in regulation in this one, so we'll head to overtime with the score. The Jacksonville Jaguars 17, the Chargers 17. McBriar lines up to kick this one away.
Number 80.
Good distance on the kick. Fields it at the goal line. They'll take over at the 24-yard line.
Number 80 on the return.
First down now and 10 to go.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. On the ground, left side. Brooks drags him to the ground at the 24. The defense seemed to do everything right there. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. It's completed. And that pass was loose.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. It's right. Hits the defender. McKnight picks up about 4 yards on the toss play.
On the play.
Second down and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up with a nickelback. Back to throw. Almost picked. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down.
Third and 5. Ball on the 47-yard line.
3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. pass is complete. The defense just didn't match up well on that one.
The play is a first down.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ace is left. Ace is left.
One-man backfield. They go with the run. Fakes the run.
Well, you can see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Is challenging the ruling on the
It
play.
looked as though he made the catch in bounds, but the official thought otherwise.
Yeah, and think about this one from the official standpoint. Not only do they have to see whether or not he had clear possession of the football, but he had to have his feet in bounds. I don't know how, as an official, you can see both.
The player was inbounds when he caught the pass. It is a completed pass.
And this one will go in favor of the offense.
And there's nobody happier on the field than the receiver, maybe other than the quarterback, who gets to pad his stats a little too.
They find themselves in scoring range. The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Here's a counter play. And that run sets them up in position to win the game in overtime with a field goal.
And that's exactly what they were looking to do. Run the ball to see if the defense would bend just enough to give up that field goal opportunity.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
High formation here. Number 1 sends one of his guys in motion. A little misdirection. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
These are the type of kicks that put you on the map. If you miss, you're just another kicker, but if you make it, you're praised forever. And here we go. This kicker has a chance to be a hero. He got it. They win.
And the game is over.
That'll do it for us. Our final in this one is the San Diego Chargers 20, the Jacksonville Jaguars 17.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.